We're having some technical issues this morning.
Still?
No,
we're good. Hi, guys.
There we go.
Good morning from Oklahoma, Beth says. Yay. Hi, Jeanette.
Hello.
Good morning, Sarah and Sable. All right, Sandy. Hello, Ann. We are so excited to be here for Machine Embroidery Club.
Yes, we are. First off, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Our mics had a little
hiccup this morning.
They didn't want to get up. So
there we go.
We're sharing a mic right here. So let us know if you can
Hello
hear me.
from Atlanta. Woo woo. New Hampshire has 16 inches of fresh snow.
That sounds awful.
I'm kind of jealous.
No.
Yes, I'm kind of jealous.
I am a desert
lots of
person.
Snow here. Yes, I know. But it's so pretty, and right now it's not so pretty.
It's pretty, but it needs to be gone in like a week.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you would think you were from California.
Really, I say to her all the time, why did you move to Utah? Like all of your kids are meant for warm weather.
I know, but it's so beautiful here.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We do love it. How are we doing? Okay, good. Barb says she can hear both of us just fine, Jess. Good deal. All right, guys. Vegas can hear you. Woo woo. That's Jessica's stomping grounds. She loves the deserts of Las Vegas. All right. The strip not so much.
No.
But it's the desert she loves there. All right. Oh, let's see. Good morning, Colorado. Good morning, California. Yay, Massachusetts. Woohoo. Okay, Machine Embroidery Club. Boy, we are excited. This is the second month of the brand new Kimberbell Fill in the Blank program. We could not be more excited about the Fill in the Blank program. For those of you who are new and just joining us, let me give you just a quick overview of what the Fill in the Blank program means, so that if you're brand new here and you're going, what is going on right now on this Facebook page, I'm here to tell you what we're all about. So the Fill in the Blank program is brand new from Kimberbell, and it just started this year in 2021. And just tell us the main benefit of this Fill in the Blank program.
So the main benefit, I should say there's two benefits to this. The first one is it's for both machine embroidery and sewing, which is huge.
That is huge. Yep.
They didn't used to do this. If you're familiar with dealer exclusives, it was just for embroidery. So now they've done embroidery and sewing. And then the second...
Which our sewing fans are so over the moon about this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the second really awesome part of this is that anyone can join no matter where you live.
Yes.
Because before it had to be local.
That's another benefit,
you know? And that was great. It served its purpose. It was great for those that were...
Had a local dealer
that was
next to them. Yeah.
And it was great for the local dealer to get people to come into their shop.
Right.
Obviously, with the pandemic and everything, I feel like Kimberbell's always like 4 steps ahead.
Yes.
Like they didn't know about the pandemic, but they knew they wanted to do something so it didn't have to go into the store physically.
Exactly.
So they came out with this, and so whether you're in the UK or if you're in
right here in Sandy, Utah,
you can get this fill in the blank design.
And basically what Fill in the Blank means is that every month there is a new blank, which, what exactly is a blank?
So a blank, for example,
is like this pre-packaged item.
Yes, I'm going to show you here. This is
an example.
A blank. So they're little onesies. There's nothing on them.
Right.
So it's like a blank canvas.
Yes.
You design your own onesie, or there's bags, or there's tea towels.
There's all sorts of different blanks.
There's lots.
So yeah, exactly what Jess said. It's like a blank canvas that you get to, embellish however you'd like. And so when you purchase one blank, you receive the exclusive design absolutely free. And these designs are adorable.
And they're limited.
Yeah.
So like there's exclusive blanks. So what we'll show you today, this blank is a limited edition. So once they're gone and you can't get the design. So that's why there's that sense of urgency. It's like, I don't want to miss out. Like, you don't want to have FOMO. Don't miss out. This is like, you never know. And you're like, some people are like, I don't know if I'll need a tea towel. Well, let me just tell you, I have some ideas. But it's just so fun. And it feels like you're part of this club.
Yeah.
Like, because everyone else got it too. But when they're gone, they're gone.
That's
so
right.
It's like, I don't know.
Exactly. So are you ready to see the February fill in the blank? We're going to show you the March fill in the blank a little bit later. So
that got
stay
released
tuned,
yesterday.
Yes, that's
So
really,
we'll show
really
you
cute.
today.
But the February fill in the blank this month is the Ombre hand-dyed tea towel.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Is that just the cutest thing you ever did see?
So it says, life is short, eat the cake, which I'm all for. I love cake.
Life is short, eat the cake, cut the fabric, use the fabric, all of the above.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So cute. But
So
yeah,
let's take a look at this a little bit closer, Adam. We've got Adam on the back end today who's filming us, so thank you, Adam. And take a look at this tea towel. You have, not only do you have this darling design on it, but look how adorable the tea towel itself is. Do you see it has this ombre look? And it is hand dyed. So this, you're just, no two are alike, right? And I just think it is so much fun. So you go from the white, and it goes a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper, and there we go. So, and at the end is this beautiful fuchsia color that I'm just so in love with right now. And then you have the cute little trim that's going on top of it. Okay?
I love it.
So very fun. Very,
so
very
that's
fun.
the blank
That's
for this month.
Yes. So let's take a look at when you make the purchase of the blank, what are you exactly buying? You're buying this. You're buying this right here.
The light's too bright.
The light's a little bright up there. Okay. So this is the Ombre Tea Towel blanks, and it comes with one pink and one lime. Okay.
Which is fun.
Which is really fun.
Girlfriend green.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a little bit more neon-y than the girlfriend logo, but it's still fun.
Exactly.
Are you able to buy more than one set of the tea towels?
Yes.
You can buy as many as you like.
Yes.
So,
but if you would like the design that comes with this, then you purchase the tea towels. The purchase of the tea towels is what automatically gives you the design, right, Jess?
Yep.
Okay, so you have the bright pink, and then you have the lime green. If you flip it over here,
that's where you
can see the dark colors of it. So, hey, Jess, with St. Patrick's Day coming up, wouldn't this be cute?
You could do the Luck of the Gnome.
Yes, you could do, like, pull some designs from Luck of the Gnome and put those on there as well.
Gosh, I didn't
and
even
look,
think
you've
about
got
that.
your February and your March tea towels all ready to go, right?
You're just
now,
ahead of the game.
There you go. I want to read to you what it says here right on the back. It says handmade dip-dyed towels. So the dye lot variation is a unique natural part of the process and should not be construed as defective. Rinse with cold water before use. Wash and dry separately. So someone had asked about, do you have to wash those? I would rinse them with cold water and let dry, and then I would go ahead and go for the fun, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Tana's saying they would be pretty for Easter too. Yes, absolutely. And Kinsey, if you buy 2 sets, do you get 2 designs? It's the same design.
Yep.
So it's the same design.
I mean, you might have 2 things to download, but it's just the same
design.
So
now that we have officially started Embroidery Club today, when you purchase, if you're making this purchase after the fact, then the download will automatically.
Let's back up.
Okay.
So we start
Yeah.
sign-ups the month before.
Right.
So we started sign-ups for the February one on January 1st.
Right.
And so per agreement with Kimberbell, we do not release the designs until the first of the month that it corresponds with. So February, we don't release until February 1st. That's
Yep.
the rules, right?
That's the rules.
And so we do like a pre-order kind of thing. So you already get like all your supplies beforehand. Come February 1st, we send you an email with the downloads. However, if you purchase from February 1st or after, it's a direct download.
Yeah,
after you purchase.
You will
your
see it
thing.
come into your with
No,
your
no, no.
purchase.
You let me explain this.
Don't correct me in front of everyone.
Yes, I have to because there's always questions.
I know.
So after you make the purchase, you're redirected to a new page.
Yes, right.
That says there's a little green box that says download here, or it
Right.
says the pattern name
Right.
or whatever.
But they see it in their email too,
No.
that they have a download available. No? Okay.
No,
What do I know? I'm just the owner. I don't know. I
you're
don't know.
redirected. But if you go back to your account,
Yes, there
to
we
the
go.
download section, it's
Okay.
there.
All right.
So-
There we go. It's there. So, let's see. And so, yes, you will be ordering for March today, starting today.
Yep.
If you want to. Okay. All right. So, should we get started? Someone's saying that our lips are not matching up, Adam.
Yep, I'm checking on that right
Okay. Adam's
You
checking
might
on
want to
that.
refresh your browser to see.
now. Yeah, I'm
It's
checking
looking-
right now. I just got that.
It's looking pretty good on here.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
We're checking.
So if you haven't received your download,
Problem still.
check your emails if you purchased it before February 1st, because we did send it.
Yeah.
On the 1st.
Yep. Yep. So Joan says she hasn't received her download. Check your emails, check your spam, check your promotions tab, all of the above. And if you
Check your
still
trash.
haven't received it, what do?
They just email info@mygirlfriendsquiltshop.
And they'll be sure
.com.
to send it to you.
2 P's and an E.
Okay. Yep.
Enough of that. I want to
All
just
right.
get right to it.
Let's go ahead and get started. So, with the purchase of your design, or what's that, Adam?
Yeah, we're off for just a second. I'm fixing it.
Okay, he's
They're
fixing
saying they're
it.
okay on their phones, so.
All right. So today we're going to talk about how this fun tea towel comes together. So when you make the purchase, you're going to also download this pattern, okay? And we have it for both sewing and machine embroidery. In fact, the nice thing is you're going to receive both, whether you just sew or whether you embroider, which is kind of nice, right?
Yeah.
That way, hey, those of you who have sewing machines, you may be going, well, I don't have an embroidery machine, but hey, later on, it
You
might be in your
might.
future.
You
And
might.
so it's kind of nice that you now have that. You don't have to worry about that later, okay? So that is that. Life is short, eat the cake. So we're looking at today at the embroidery version. Those of you who do sewing only, 11 o'clock today, which is just in a couple hours, that is where you're going to be able to get the sewing version. Okay? All right. So let's take a
Awesome.
look.
Okay, let's come down to the table here. And I'm going to kind of take over if you want.
Yeah, well, let me explain a little bit about
Oh.
this chart real quick, and then I'll have you take over.
Okay.
Okay. So, first of all, Kimberbell does a phenomenal job of putting together these directions. Can we come in a little closer, Adam? Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, so, whoops, that's the kit cutting list. All right. Okay, so you'll see here that you've got other things that could go with this design. So if you're looking for other projects to do, other designs, you can find them right here, the tassels and pom-poms, all of that you'll find on that first sheet. Then if you take a look at here, this is the hoop size that we're going to be using today is a 5x7 hoop. And then here are the materials you need. Now, we're not going to go through every step of the way today. We're just going to highlight some of those things. And so, but it's nice to know that here, if you want fabric number 1 for the cake layer, you're going to use a 2x4-inch scrap. Fabric number 2, you're also going to use the same size. In fact, all 4 layers of the cake are using the same size. It also lets you know that we're going to be using the white embroidery leather for the plate with the cherry red embroidery leather for obviously the cherry. Today we're using the pink ombre tea towel with the white tassels and palms. And then as far as stabilizer goes, what Kimberbell recommends is that we're going to be using the fusible backing as well as the wash away sticky back stabilizer and some Kimberbell paper tape. You can never have too much of that, right, Jess?
Oh.
So yeah, there we go. Gotta love the Kimberbell paper tape. We use it for just about anything and everything. So, and I don't know how many of you knew, but Kimberbell now has their own line of stabilizers, and this is the wash away sticky back, which is amazing, and we absolutely love it. By the way, I should also mention right now that because you're part of Embroidery Club today, everyone receives the Embroidery Club discount on all embroidery items, with a few exceptions, of 15% off of embroidery supplies. So yes, that includes stabilizers. It includes paper tape. It includes all the things. It does not include your fill in the blank projects though. Okay?
No, it's not part of fill in the blank because you're already getting the design for free.
Exactly.
And all of that, but
yeah. But it does include all the other embroidery stuff. So if you want to use the coupon code, you will use the code Embroidery Club 15, all one word. Okay, Embroidery Club 15, all one word at checkout, and that will take the 15% off of all those items that qualify for the 15% off.
Yeah.
Right, Jess?
Yeah, it's
and you
pretty
can
awesome.
use that all day today. So Irene is asking, does the stabilizer come in the kit? No, it does not. Great question, Irene. Okay.
You could use wash away sticky back or tear away sticky back.
Yeah. Yeah. So then there's going to be 2 files that will come with your download. And Jess is going to talk you through how that works. You're going to get the centering crosshairs file, which, you know, they did that on the last month's and I loved it.
Yep.
I loved how they had that crosshairs file. And then you also receive the other one. So let me also point out one more thing that's so valuable, especially for those of you who are new to machine embroidery. Let's get a little bit more up close right here, Adam, at the bottom. Is I want you to pay attention in your notes to the pattern key and notes. Whenever you see the little thread spool right here, that means that there is a thread color change. Okay, that means there's a thread color change. And so that is so nice because as you go through the instructions, when you see this little icon, you go, oh, that's my little signal to say it's time to change my colors, right? When you see the little embroidery machine step, that's going to tell you what step, if you were to look on your embroidery machine screen, what step you're on. Now this is really beneficial, especially if you get like lost or mixed up, because sometimes the numbers of the directions may not correspond with the step number that's on your machine. Exactly, most of the time they don't. And so sometimes people will get a little confused, like, I don't know what step I'm on. No worries, Kimberbell's got you taken care of. Because if you see this little icon right here, that's going to tell you the number that it should be on your machine. Okay, and then finally this icon is the arrow that indicates the top of the design. All right, so nice to be able to have those icons. They really, it's like they set you up for success, which I think is huge. Yeah, Tana says Kimberbell has amazing instructions, great for all levels. I totally agree. Okay,
And Diana, the crosshair file I'll be talking about, it's the same one.
Same one. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Roberta asks, if you purchase the kit, does the fabric and leather come included? It comes included with what we call the Go With It kit. So let me show that real quick.
Just do it down here and we'll open
Okay.
it up. And
So this, okay, to get the design, you're going to purchase the Ombre Tea Towel blanks. Okay?
that's how you get the design.
That's how you get the design. But what we've done here at my girlfriend's Quilt Shop is we added what we call a Go With It kit. And the Go With It kit does not include the tea towels. Rather, it includes all the fabric to do the design, as well as the crochet or the tassel trim. And look, you even kind of get an extra bonus because you
We give
also
you the
have
whole package.
you have the pom-pom trim in there too, right,
we
Jess?
give you the whole package.
So you could use the tassel trim on one tea towel, and you could use the pom-pom trim on the other tea towel if you wanted
so
to.
Cute.
So,
So you get the leather, then you get fabric, and another piece of leather.
but
which-
the Go With It is only to do one towel.
Yep, just one towel. So if you want to make
Other than with
multiple-
the exception that you do have the pom-poms that you could add to a second towel if you wanted to.
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
But that's a separate purchase.
Yes, so it's called the Go With It kit. Now we have them for sewing as well as machine embroidery because sewing fans, you're going to get embroidery floss to go with it.
And if you're still waiting for your kits, we didn't get these in stock until just a little bit ago. So I
Yeah.
know they're shipping them out
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, yep.
I got to remember
and
we're
it's-
still in a pandemic
yeah,
and
that's
everything's so slow.
I know, it's crazy. And the thing also to remember is that it's not too late. Well, I should say not never too late because it
once they're
could be
gone,
too
they're
late once they're
gone.
gone. But it's not too late right now. We still have plenty of tea towels. You can still make your purchase. In fact, you can still purchase January's fill in the blank too as well.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jess, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm going to take this
Okay.
microphone from you.
All right.
Okay, so should I show them my little project first? What I did?
Sure.
Okay, so I have heard lots of times, like for last month, people didn't want to make a bag, and then this month they're like, I don't know if I want a tea towel. Think beyond the project, right? Kimberbell comes up with a project for you, but let me tell you, the possibilities are endless with the different things you can come up with. So I was thinking how cute this design would be for like a baby's first birthday or something. And so, and no, this is not an announcement. I have to put that out there because everyone's like, what? I'm like, no, I promise. Not yet. But I decided to take the tea towels, and here we go. Some of you saw this yesterday at 3 at 3. But I made a baby bib. So it's baby's first birthday bib.
Isn't that cute?
So I took the tea towel. Look at that. See? I took the tea towel
So cute.
and decided to embroider on this and make it a bib. And I think it's way
So
fun. So
fun.
that's what I'm saying is think beyond just what Kimberbell has like created, you know? So last month I was going to make a banner, a little pennant banner and put the sparkle like you mean it on it. So that's what I'm saying is just be a little bit more creative with how you
Have fun with your designs.
yeah,
really.
have fun with your designs. You have this design for life. So figure out some ways you can change it up a bit. So,
Exactly.
and we've created a free pattern for all of you on our website of how to do the bib.
yeah.
So you can find that.
In fact, you could even leave off the lettering and you could take off the cherry if you wanted to. You could add a little candle or you could add like a number 1 right over top of it. You can add the child's name right there. I mean, there's so many different things. You could take the cake and make it into a banner all on its own.
Oh, that would be cute. And say happy birthday and then have the
Yes.
cake in between.
So lots of fun ideas,
So
right?
fun. So that's what I'm saying. Think beyond what you normally see on a pattern. So anyways,
Okay, let's see. How does this hoop?
how does this hoop? Well, I kind of cheat.
Really?
I do.
I can't imagine.
So we use wash away sticky back stabilizer or tearaway, either one. I asked the boss, Kim, and I said, can you use either? She said yes.
Yes.
Wash away I think would be nice, so then you're not pulling the threads or anything from your design. But
Now, if you don't have a sticky back, Peggy is asking, you could use like the tearaway and then spray it with a little 505 spray adhesive or something like that.
you just need to clean your hoop after, because it'll get a little messy. But what I'm going to show you might make your hoop a little bit messy too.
Yeah.
So
Are you going to show the way I hoop sticky back?
I hoop sticky back like this.
Which way?
I do it on the back. I'll show you.
Well,
I know you do that, but
you
I
learned that from your mom.
No,
I'm
I
just
did
saying.
not.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Just
I
go
taught
ahead and
that.
tell 'em.
I taught that in my zipper pouch class, and they're like, "What?
No,
What?"
tell 'em.
Okay, so I've got the sticky back here, and
Mom's
all I'm
idea.
gonna do.
Mom's idea. Just
Okay.
saying.
Shush. Okay.
Did she
So
just shush me?
we're gonna peel off the paper. I take the entire thing off,
Okay.
and oh my gosh, I've got threads all over me already. And I'm just gonna lay this flat. Make sure my hoop is
Nice and tight.
nice and
so.
tight, not too tight. I don't want to strip the screw, but then I'm just going to place it. Move your hand. I got this. I got this. And I'm going to press. I know. So now you don't have to hoop it, because it's seriously a pain to hoop this stuff, because it's just so.
Kind of likes to bounce out of the hoop sometimes.
Yes,
when you're trying to do
yes.
it the other way.
And then what I recommend is just folding in the corners, because you're not going to be stitching on the outside. Right there. So I just fold them in. It's not
Perfect.
very pretty, but man, it's easy to
It works.
to do.
It's not pretty, right?
No, I just want my towel to look good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our first tip. We did this last month too, with our January fill in the blank. But
There you go.
there you go. So the first thing that you want to do is load the 4x4 design on your embroidery machine. That's the crosshairs. So it says 4x4, and some people get confused. I talked about this in my online class. Is some people get confused that they have to use a 4x4 hoop because it says 4x4 on the machine file.
You do not.
You do not.
Right.
It's just, it covers the area of a 4x4 design. So you can use a 5x7, 6x10, 8x12 hoop and stitch out the 4x4 design on it. Okay, does that make sense? So I'm just going to go ahead right over to the machine. We're going to stitch right on the sticky back stabilizer, our crosshairs. Okay. So, and I'm doing it in a darker color thread so you all can see my crosshairs.
And what machine are we working on today, Jess?
I'm on the Baby Lock Altair.
This is a sewing and embroidery machine.
Yeah, so it's way nice. I just switch my feet when I need to. So, and some people were like, what about the stickiness on the back of your hoop? When you pull it off, there might be like a little bit of residue. But what you just do is just take a wet,
Like a baby wipe or
a baby wipe, a wet towel or something, and you just rub it off. So it comes right off. And plus, this is wash away stabilizer, so there you go. All right, so I've got my crosshairs here. Let me see if I can bring this up.
Laurel, the crosshairs come in the design file.
Yep, they come in the design file. You'll see, it'll say something like centering crosshairs. So, should we do the green one?
Why not?
Let's do the green one. Okay, so, am I doing a tea towel or the bib?
Let's do, I don't know. I don't know. What would you guys like to see?
Should I do a bib or a tea towel?
Let's go ahead and do the bib.
A bib?
Because
Okay.
the tea towel is pretty self-explanatory, right?
That's true. That's
So,
true. Let me teach you
This is going to
the
be
ways.
the same thing whether you're doing the tea towel or the bib.
Yep. Yep.
The same design.
Same design. Same steps too. So here's the pattern the free pattern that you guys can download.
Oh, they're all saying
They're
tea
saying
towel.
tea towels. Okay.
Do the tea towel
Since that's
that
what
is
they all
we
have. Oh.
Well, you all have the tea towel.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's true. They need to know how to center it. Okay.
Now they're saying bib. I don't know what to do. Okay, but anyways,
How
I'll
about
just
you show 'em
explain
a couple
this.
steps on the bib, and then we'll go.
I'll
with the
explain
tea
this
towel.
real quick. So
Okay.
here's the bib, and it comes with the template. So you're going to cut these two templates out. I have a little space where it needs to overlap. Everyone's saying different things. No worries. I'm just going to show you a couple steps of this, and then we'll do the towel.
There
Okay?
you go. So to find this bib pattern, you're going to go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com, and it's just a free download.
Under new releases,
releases.
deal of the day,
Yeah.
all of that. So I just tape those two together, and I take my tea towel. You can iron it before. I didn't worry about it. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half like this, and then fold it in half again. And it's not going to match up perfectly, but let me tell you, I'm not going to use this part in my bib. And when you're folding up your towel to like hang on your stove, you're not going to notice this.
Right.
That's just the wonkiness of the towel and having it be handmade, hand-dyed. That's just how it is. I like it personally like that. I really do. I feel like it's a little bit more modern of a way. So anyways, so I've got a fold right here and a fold right here, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to match up this side of the bib pattern to the fold. And I'm going to take a friction pen or any pen, and I'm going to trace this. So I've traced it, and then I will cut directly on the line. So I essentially get two pieces that are, it'll be open.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It'll
mirror
You'll
image.
get two pieces like this, mirror image, okay? And then you just follow the same steps of I found the center of this and put it right onto my hoop and centered that there. And then I just stitched it like normal. So it doesn't matter if you're doing a bib, a tea towel, or anything. It's the same steps.
Right.
All you just had to do was cut this out.
Yes. So someone is asking, wash first? Yes. In cold water.
Cold water first.
Okay.
All right.
And then
so
give it a nice good iron, right?
yes. Okay, let's
so
grab our...
That's a little bit on the bib. And again, if you want the download for the directions on how the bib goes together and the instructions, the template, all of that is found on our website. Go to mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. That's with 2 P's and an E. And go to new releases. You'll see it right there. And it's just a free download.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look at the actual tea towel itself. How do we center it using the crosshairs?
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your tea towel. Let's open it up. I have the right side up, and I'm going to fold this in half with right sides together, lengthwise, okay? Let me move this. So I'm going to fold it in half lengthwise. And you know what? I'm just going to give it a little press to make a crease. Not very much. I just pressed it right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to measure 4 inches up. Sorry, that thing's in the way. 4 inches up from the bottom. So let's see. Where's my...
You can just do it on
Oh, I forget. There's a mat right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have 4 inches, and I'm going to fold it right there. Okay, and press. Okay. And essentially, this is where my center is, okay? Right there. So if you need to just do it again, fold it in half lengthwise, fold up 4 inches.
And some people will actually choose to draw it with a friction pin too. You could do that. So if you have a hard time seeing the fold, you could use a friction pin to go over top
yeah,
of it.
for sure. Okay, so they're calling this, I should flip it this way. Okay, because this is folded edge A, and then this is folded edge B. Okay. I folded it in half lengthwise. I'm folding it up again 4 inches, pressing right here because this is where my center is going to be. Okay. So now I've already done this. I've already taken care of this. So I'm going to skip to step 3. And this is really nice. So Kimberbell tells you to line up. Here, Adam, can we get a little bit closer? You're going to line up folded edge B. So this is edge B, the bottom, and then folded edge A on the vertical. So B on the horizontal, A on the vertical. Okay, so I'm going to do that right here. I've got folded edge B, and then this is folded edge A. And guess what? I'm just going to place it right there.
It's so simple.
So easy. So easy.
And this is why sticky back is so nice, because you can just plop it right on there.
Yep. So I've got folded edge B, folded edge A, and then I'm just going to unfold it, okay? And press as I go. And if you need to recenter it, if it's not how you want it to look, you just rip it right off and the sticky is still there.
Rip it like a Band-Aid.
Rip it like a Band-Aid. Okay. Pretty simple, okay? And then what I suggest, let's back up a little bit. You're going to have this hanging off the side, and so is this part. Let me just say, I have accidentally sewn stuff under the hoop. How many of you have done that, right?
I can't imagine.
Can't imagine, right? So I just recommend to fold it in and in, and you're just going to clip.
Either clip, or you could use your paper tape.
Oh, yeah. You could use paper tape too. Let's see. Where's my paper tape?
I've got some right here.
Oh, I got my paper tape. I was thinking just to clip it, but that's a good idea. Okay, well, I tore that very poorly. So I'm just going to tape there, because you do not want, look at that. You do not want this to get caught under the hoop.
Would you like me to
Will
tear
you,
this for
please?
All right.
It's a little bulky, but you know what? I'd rather have this bulk on the bottom, or on the top, than the bottom.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want to show the sample?
Okay, so
we'll be real with you.
We'll be real with you.
This one is having issues.
So it's not just me.
me.
Okay, so this is all pretty, right? So fun when we take this off. Look, you guys.
Yeah.
It got sewn under.
That.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It got sewn under.
Yep.
So you just kind of fake it, and you're like, well, I'm going to fold it, and I'm going to fold it, and this is not to be used. So you guys, we're keeping it real here. It even happens to the best of us, and you just make it work.
Yep.
So that's why we suggest that you roll to make sure that it doesn't catch under. So there you go. Even girlfriends make mistakes. So all right.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, there we go. See, it's not very pretty, but I'd rather this than that. All right. So what you're going to just go ahead and start doing is stitching out your design. So in the Go With It kit, it comes with white embroidery leather, which is brand new. Let me show you this. This is brand new from Kimberbell. White, you guys. They've got white and black now. So fun. I thought it would be fun also to do like a silver platter, because this is the bottom, this is the platter of the cake. Or you want to get really wild, do like a blue, the robin's egg blue. I mean, you could do any color of leather. I think it'd be way fun. Deanna said we should frame it. We should frame our tea towel, yes. And say #real.
Yeah.
Keeping it real. Okay, so let's go over to the machine. And right now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Kimberbell, they do what is called the placement, tack down, and trim method. So they do a placement design, then it shows where you're going to put your fabric down, and then it'll tack it down, and then you'll trim around. Okay, so I'll show that right here. So let me, like I said, it's a little bulky on top. Just kind of maneuver your hoop and your design, but you will definitely want to roll it up, because if not, it's just going to be a sad day. But you know what? You could frame it too and say, look, I'm keeping it real. Okay, so I got to get my new file. Whoops. Of the design. So the centering crosshair design is a separate file, and now I need to pull up the cake design. Let's see. And how many of you are into like SVG files, electronic cutting machines? They've got those for you too, which is nice. Okay, here we go. Embroidery. Whew, I did it. Okay, I'm gonna hurry and change my thread. I put navy in because I wanted you guys to be able to see the crosshairs, but I don't really want navy on top of my white. So let's see here. And when you're taking your thread out, cut from the top and pull from the bottom. That's a tip we have. And I'm going to put my white thread in because I'm going to be, oops, I don't really need to take that off. We're going to be doing the leather first. So I also like to have all my threads lined up of what color is next. So then I'm not having to go back and forth and back and forth. It's like, oh, which color do I need now? Here we go. Okay, and I'm just going to let that stitch. So it's doing the placement line, which will show me where to place my leather. Do I put fusible backing on the leather? No, I don't. It's already stiff enough. I do put what I call shape flex on the back of my white pieces. Okay. But the leather is thick enough that I don't really need to worry about it, okay? All right, so there is my first placement line. Sorry if you can, I'll try to show that to you. And you're just gonna place your leather right side up. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of Kimberbell tape, okay? And just place it in the corner, because I don't want it to move on me, nor do I want to put my hand near the needle. Let's just say things can happen, and I definitely don't want it to happen on live TV. Or live TV, it's just a live video, right, on Facebook. Okay, so Teresa says, tell them why you cut the thread from the top. So we cut the thread from the top because your tension discs are up here. You can't really see it that well. But if you're pulling up, your thread is going to shred and mess up the tension. And then you're going to have a visit with your technician, and it's not going to be a very cheap visit, right? So I would rather waste I shouldn't say waste, but I'd rather use a little bit of extra thread that cost me what, like a penny?
Yeah.
Instead of paying a big penny to my technician. So
There you go.
all right, so it did that, and what we're going to do now is trim. So I'm going to pull this out of the hoop. You want to come to a flat surface. Do not try to do this in your lap because it'll just...
You don't want it to poop the hoop.
Don't poop the hoop. For those of you who have been with us a while, you know that saying.
Yeah.
So I've got my Kimberbell scissors here. It's called my like my surgical tools. And I'm going to use these duckbill ones right here.
Love.
And I'm going to trim up the leather. And it cuts like butter, let me tell you. Like, this leather was fun to cut. Okay, so.
It's a very soft leather.
Oh, yeah.
So it's easy to cut through. Easy to embroider through. You don't even have to change your needle to use this leather.
I just use a 7511 embroidery needle. That's it. That's what I use on everything. Unless I'm doing like metallic threads or something or whatever, but keeping it simple. Okay, see how, let's see. See how nice that cuts? And you can just get around those corners, and the scissors are sharp right up to the point, to the end.
And we get often asked, can lefties use these scissors?
Yes.
And the answer is yes. It's for
So
right or left-handed.
I'm right-handed, and you usually want the duckbill to go towards the center of the design because it's not going to catch any threads.
Yep.
Okay.
And it protects your applique.
Protects your applique. So if you're right-handed, you're gonna start at the bottom and go around because you're going clockwise. Okay. If you're left-handed, okay,
You're gonna start at the
my
top.
left hand is so bad, like I can't even hold this right. You're gonna start at the top and go clockwise as well. So you just switch it and it works. It's awesome. So you can go in and trim this up a little bit. I like to use the little flexi snips and just trim up a little bit. But you know what I say? Sometimes you just have to leave it.
Yeah.
You could trim forever, and then you trim too much, and then you're just sad.
And this is meant to be a raw edge applique, so there's no satin stitch that goes over the top of it.
Yep.
Okay, this is meant to be a raw edge.
That's the style. I love it. Love it. Okay, so we did the platter. And the next steps that you're going to do are the cake layers. Okay, so
So can I explain how the cake layers work a little bit while let's head over to the machine.
Okay.
And we'll talk about it.
All right. So it's just going to do my placement line first.
Okay, so one of the things to remember, especially for those of you who are new to machine embroidery, is that you notice that it's doing an outline right here of the bottom cake layer. What that's called is our placement outline. Okay, our placement outline shows us where to put the fabric. Okay, and so the nice thing about doing it this way also is that you actually do not have to worry about trimming your cake layer to be the exact size. You'll notice that Jess is putting over a much larger piece of fabric. She's going to make sure and place it over the entire placement line. So as long as everything is covered, those outlines are covered, she's good to go. So now she starts the machine back again, and this is what is called the tack down stitch. And the tack down stitch is simply that. It's tacking down the fabric in place so that now you know where to cut your fabric. I love that it's actually going around this, the place, or the tack down stitch is going around twice. That means it's just extra secure right? Which is really nice. Especially it's nice for when Jess is going to pull this out very carefully out of the machine. Okay, so as not to have anything pop out of the hoop. And she's now taking it back to the her cutting station, and once again using those duck billed applique scissors to go and cut right up to that applique. Notice that the duck bill is going over top, is heading towards the actual main applique. Okay, so the nice thing is she's lifting it up with one hand, and it's just going to gently glide through on the other so that it just rests right along where those stitches are. Yep. So that's the tack down stitch. Okay, and then the final stitch will actually be the applique stitch, but let's see.
A decorative stitch outline.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't necessarily have to be a satin stitch, like full on satin stitch, I should say.
A wicking.
More of a candle wicking stitch or something close to that. Okay, so this is also the time, if you notice in your directions, it's going to give you that little icon like time to change your thread, because she has a chocolate layer here, and she's going to want her chocolate layer, or a very light chocolate layer. She's going to choose to use a little bit lighter brown, kind of a light tan, which I think is going to be really pretty, and we're going to go on top of that. Okay, so very fun. And this is where I like to say it's like the magic happens because it is so much fun to watch this stitch out. Do any of you agree with me on that? Do you love just to sit and watch your embroidery machine do its job? It's so rewarding, I'll tell you what. And the fact that it knows exactly where to go is amazing, right? That's why we have such good digitizers in Kimberbell. They just know how to do it right.
So, Roxana said that the code doesn't work on the set or on the Go With It kits. That's because those fill in the blank ones are excluded, but you get 15% off everything else machine embroidery.
Yep. There are a few exclusions for Embroidery Club, and the fill in the blank is one.
Because people got to order these beforehand. Embroidery Club. So
yep.
There we go. Okay, so it just finished the candle wicking stitch right here, and it wants me to do the placement line for my next layer of cake, which is a strawberry.
Okay. So we can still use the same color thread. That doesn't matter at all. Okay, so if you're ever thinking, oh, it's going to be the strawberry layer, I need to change it to red thread. Nope. You don't need to do that quite yet. Okay. So again, it just did the placement outline. And then Jess is going to put over the cute, pretty pink dot fabric over top.
Making sure I cover the entire placement line.
Yep. This is so much fun. I always say it's like this pieces of the puzzle are coming together, and it's just, oh, I just love it. So again, it's now doing a second line over top. Once again, just to reinforce those stitches. I hate it when I'm going and trimming something out and then pop, the stitches pop out. That's never fun, right? So it's nice that Kimberbell did do two outlines over top of that. Okay.
All right, so we're going to come back over to the table and cut or trim this up, okay? So once again, I'm just holding my fabric up with my one hand and cutting with the other. Doesn't need to be perfect. I think raw edge applique is definitely a big thing right now. It's fun. It's a little bit more modern. So I highly suggest that you just leave it. Don't stress too much about trimming. Okay?
Very cute.
All right.
Okay.
So there's the second layer. And it's just going to do that same stitch down here, but only right here because later it's going to do the frosting.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're heading back over to the machine, and let's see. Donna said she made her first Kimberbell mug rug yesterday from the Winter Bella box. I'm amazed of all the detail. That's awesome, Donna. How fun. That box was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Jess?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And we actually have classes on that Bella box that you can find right here on our Facebook page.
Yeah, free.
So with free, all of the projects.
We got a Bella box day.
Yeah,
it was way fun.
It was really fun. I loved it. Okay, that's as easy as that one was.
And I just kept it the same thread. I'm
Did
not
ya?
stressing about the pinks because it's so light.
Yeah.
It kind of blends
It
in.
does blend in.
So,
This kind of looks like a Neapolitan cake. That sounds good, doesn't it?
yeah.
Okay, once again, we're at the machine and you're looking at the third layer that is being stitched out. And what's going on top of that one, Jess?
It's like a cream.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of cake this would be. Just like a vanilla
Sure,
cake.
sure.
And at this point you could put what we call shape flex on the back. So then you don't see any
For something that was really light.
Yeah, so this is light.
If you have a light fabric, you may want to put Shape Flex on the back. Shape Flex is simply just a non-woven interfacing. It's SF101 from Pellon. You could use that if you wanted to, but you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Okay?
I'm not going to.
All right, you're not going to, Jess. Let's do this. Let's.
Leaving it.
Yep.
Keeping it simple, especially for time's sake.
I feel like I'm in the sports arena for machine embroiders right now, doing the play-by-play.
Yes.
And now, look what's happening here. Oh boy, she's getting closer and closer to her goal. Oh, look what happens. Yes, I'm a dork. Okay, play-by-play machine embroidery version.
Love it. Oops, I caught the tape on there, but that's okay.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, so now I'm going to trim this back up. Here, Adam, do we want to come back to the table? Okay, so I'm going to trim this up again, all right? So there we go. Okay, so I've trimmed that up now. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Okay, so I've trimmed this up, and now it's going to do that same stitch on the left side of the design. Okay. I'm just going to keep my thread color the same because I can. I just want to. We should have a Super Bowl embroidery event. That'd be awesome. Oh, Dee made a rainbow cake. She said she just finished hers and she did a rainbow version. That's fun. Okay. All right. And now it's going to do the placement line for my top layer of the cake. Okay, and once again, I'm just going to put this layer of the cake right side up, making sure I cover the entire placement line, and go ahead and stitch. Diana, she said, package says not to machine dry these towels. Should we should we then hang up the bibs to dry? Yes, I would. I would probably just keep it to air dry, whether it's a tea towel or a bib. Okay. You guys, we're getting there. Okay. Like I said, it's a little thick when you're pulling it out, but you will thank yourself later to not have to cut your tea towel underneath. So, okay, I'm going to trim this up now. Okay. All right, you guys, we're getting there. It's so exciting. See, our cake is coming together. All right, and now it's gonna do the final stitch right here. It's coming together, right? I love it. And actually, I really like the green. Like doing this design on the green tea towel.
I think it's really fun. I love it.
Okay, so now you get to have fun with thread. It's going to do the little decorative stitch on the platter. And I'm going to use this like blue. It doesn't even have the tag on it. I don't know what color it is, but it's pretty. It's a bright turquoise blue. So I'm going to do that for the decorative stitch. Okay, thread that. And here we go. Oh, I'm so excited. On my sample I made with the bib, I did like a lighter blue on the bottom. It's really cute. So have fun with that stitch. Once this is done, I'm going to pull it out and show it to you up close because it's way cute. Oh, and my needle broke. You guys, that's just what happens. That's okay. We're going to take... That's hilarious. You saw it first. My needle broke. Okay, so... I'm going to change my needle real quick. You guys, I'm just keeping it real here. Happens sometimes. Okay. So you even know that stuff like this happens to us all the time. Oh, Adam's got me a new needle. That's great. That is so funny. Look at that. Just went a little wonky there. Okay, so in the meantime, while I'm changing this, I'm going to have Adam show you a video of the new Garden Guild event that's coming up on the 20th and March 4th. And yeah, while he's showing that, I will fix this, okay? We'll be back in just a second.
Everything's coming up roses at the Garden Guild Kimberbell's one-day machine embroidery event. Your event kit comes with everything you'll need to create 3 unbelievable embroidery projects. Add You Look Radishing to a fully lined zipper pouch blank. Then make a Wet My Plants mat perfect for your potted blooms. Create a machine embroiderer by number pieced bloom in a 6x10 hoop, then grow home with 4 additional sizes to stitch later. These 3 event projects come in multiple sizes to include fresh techniques and fabulous kimber embellishments, such as pull flowers, cute as a buttons, wool felt balls, and so much more. When you join Garden Guild, you are in for plenty of sunshine and smiles.
Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. So cute. I'm so excited. I wet my plants. That's stinking cute, right? Cute. Yeah. How fun. You know that Kimberbell, they are so punny. So much fun. If you have not signed up for the Garden Guild yet, this is your personal invitation. Come join us. It would be so great to have you. We have 2 events coming up, both virtual. So no matter where you live, you can be a part of all of the fun and the festivities. The first one is coming up on February 20th, and the second one is on March 4th. So depending on which one you want to do. And let me tell you, our event team put together the cutest little gift. I know a lot of you who've been with us for our virtual events know that we like to send a little extra gift in the mail with that, and oh, they came up with a cute one this time, so it's really fun and it's for you. So we would love to have you be a part of it. Kathy has put a link in the comments below of how you can register for that. It is $99 for the day, but it includes all of the materials you need to complete your kits. So it has the kits and the CD, and then of course our little gift, and you're going to have tons of prizes and do lots of fun things throughout the day. Oh, that's right. It's not a CD. Adam reminded me. It is actually a USB drive this time. So woohoo! We've got USB drives for you. So Laurel says she's excited for the 20th. And yeah, we are really looking forward to it. So join us February 20th or March 4th for the Garden Guild event. It's brand new from Kimberbell. Has not been done before. This is brand new. So, all right. I'm ready. Are you ready, Jess?
Yeah,
all right.
I got it finished.
Here we
so
go.
Let's come back over to the machine.
Okay.
And I wanted to note something for everyone. Your machine didn't have a hiccup here. I promise.
Okay.
It's because the fork comes off the plate and it needed space. so you're not doing tons of stitching on top of stitching.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
so
Yes.
don't think your hoop had a little,
Oh,
your
good
machine had a
point.
mistake. It didn't. It did what it was supposed to
Can
do.
we get up close to where she's pointing, Adam?
Here, I
'Cause
can-
That's a really good point.
I can pull it out, actually.
You might be able to pull it closer. There we go. Okay, do you see what Jess is referring to? So right here, whoops. Oop. Okay,
There we go.
right there, you know, the thread is a little bit thicker, and then, oh, there's like this really thin line there, and then it goes a little bit thicker. What Jess was referring to is that, don't worry, your machine did not make a mistake there. It's simply because that's where the fork is going over top of. And so once again, because the digitizers are so well versed at how digitizing works, we want to keep it as light as possible of the density right there going on. So don't worry when you see that happen. The fork is going over top. Okay, what are we doing next, Jess?
We're going to do the fork.
We're gonna do the fork.
And it's
So
kind of a longer stitch out, so
while that stitches out, I think we'll talk about a few other things, and then we will go from there.
and we're probably not going to finish the entire thing today
Right.
in class, but we just wanted to give you the best tips that we have to make this. Oh, I can't do this standing up. Okay, there we go.
Whoops, sorry, I jiggled the camera there. Okay, there we go.
And now it's going to do the fork.
Nice. All right, guys. So while that's stitching out, yeah, there was an earthquake there for a minute. Okay. Let's see. All right.
We're just reading comments right now.
Oh, picture and speaking is not matching up again, Linda's saying. All right.
Just try refreshing.
Maybe try refreshing your page a little bit,
Yeah.
something like that. Okay, guys. So basically what you're doing to finish this bib up, or not bib, the tea towel, I should say.
You can do a bib.
You
I'd
can
love
do
to
a
see you
bib.
do a bib.
Is it's going to stitch out the fork, and then it's going to do the frosting,
Yep.
and then you've got the cherry on top, and
That's it.
And that's it. And the cherry on top is that leather, that beautiful red buttery leather.
Yep.
So fun.
Yep.
Okay. So that's as easy as it gets. Aren't you glad you have an embroidery machine?
Oh my gosh, yes.
These is so much fun.
Sewing is like takes you back to the basics, right?
Yeah, we love sewing too. There's nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you, doing this applique is pretty slick, isn't it?
Yeah.
On the embroidery machine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over a few things before we end Embroidery Club today. If you would like the design, this is an exclusive design. It comes free with the purchase of your blanks, and it's we used our 2 blanks, but it's the tea towel. It's out there.
Oh.
So it's the tea towel blanks, the Ombre tea towel blanks. This is an exclusive blank
So you get the
that is limited in quantity. Okay, so you're going to get the pink and the green. Think how fun the green would be for a little boy's birthday. What if you had twins?
blue cake.
And you had a little boy twin and a little girl twin. I don't know. Whoever, it doesn't matter. It's so adorable. So if you want, make a bib. Okay, look how cute that is. And yeah, you're just going to you could put Velcro on here to overlap
figure
the
out
edges.
What's the best for the baby?
You can use pull snaps. If you need to extend this a little bit
could add
because
some
the baby
ribbon.
has a bigger neck area, you could add ribbon, all sorts of things. So lots of different ideas there. And then of course you have that cute tassel trim along the way. But your kit also includes the pom-pom trim.
I'd love
So
to see the pom-poms.
so you can do a bib, or you can do the tea towel as it was originated.
Which
These
I
are
think
so
is way
fun. Yeah, there we go. How cute is that? So life is short, eat the cake. Maybe you have a favorite phrase that you like to say, right? That you like to, maybe it's life is short, eat dessert first. Maybe it's something else, you know. how fun is it that with the beauty of what our machines can do, you can switch that out. You don't have to have it exactly stated that way if you don't want to. Okay? So in order to get the design for free, you do purchase the blanks. Okay? Those are found on our website. Go to mygirlfriendsquillshop.com. It's sold.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I always have that in my head. Okay, not comments sold. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Okay, mygirlfriendsquillshop.com. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's show up the website, okay? And you'll see in this, if we go to the search button, Adam's going to type in the words fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. And you will see come up, oh, what do you know? There we go. You have the Go With It kits for the Kimberbell Fill in the Blank February, as well as the Fill in the Blank project for February. Okay. And then you also will see the baby's first birthday bib download. That is yours for free. Okay. So you could download that if you'd like. You will also see the January Sparkle Like You Mean It fill in the blank, as well as the Go With It kits for that. And you know what? Let's go grab the Go With the Sparkle Like You Mean It, because that one is so fun. We'll have to show that up close again. And then do you see what we see? I'm taking a look at what is next month. It is the Kimberbell Fill in the Blank March. Let's take a look at this. Let's get, oh my goodness. Is that the cutest thing ever? This is made, you guys, this is so brilliant of the team at Kimberbell. This is made with the open side seam tote of the canvas tote. And they made it into a basket. And would you believe how cute is the name? They're calling it the Bunny Busket. It's an in-between between a bucket and a basket. So therefore, it's the busket. Okay, how clever is that? The Bunny Busket. I think that's so stinking cute. So the way they created this tote is not like a normal tote. You can see that the bottom is a lot different and round, and you have the cute, sweet little bunnies with the glitter applique, okay, and you have we're using like cuddle fabric, minky fabric, to make those bunnies extra soft. Are those not the cutest things you ever did see? Let's say you don't want bunny trails. Maybe you want to put a child's name on there. How cute is that? Maybe you want to put your own name. Heck, who doesn't want to fill their own Easter basket? Or should I say busket, right? And then you have the crocheted edge trim along the bottom. So much fun. So let's take a look at the website once again, Adam. And you can see that to get the March project, the Bunny Busket, it is $10.95. What you're purchasing is the tote, okay? And then by doing that, you're going to also receive the instructions for both sewing and machine embroidery for the Bunny Busket, okay? So that's what that is. Now, if you would like to have all the materials needed to make it, that would be the additional, the soft cuddly fabric, your glitter appliques, the crocheted edge trim. Then you're going to click on Go With It kits. You want the Go With It kit, and you can get as many of these as you'd like, okay? And we have a sewing version and an embroidery version. The machine embroidery version is $8.95, and the sewing machine version is $9.95. So add those to your cart today. The 15% off coupon doesn't work on the fill in the blank. It works on most everything else machine embroidery that we showed today, including the including the scissors. If you're wanting scissors for 15% off, you can get those. The stabilizers, all of those things. Okay. So, and it's not too late. If you want the sparkle like you mean it bag, you can get that, and you can still get more of the tea towels. Maybe you've been inspired to make more tea towels. You can add that to it as well. Now, let's come over here and let me show you again the sparkle like you mean it. This was January's, and we still have a few left. This is this cute chambray tote. It's a little bit more oversized, and this just doesn't get any cuter, you guys. Take a look at that. Look, what do you see? Oh, fairy lights. Are we loving the fairy lights or what? I don't know about you, but those are just so much fun. So the fairy lights, if you want the pattern, sparkle like you mean it, you're going to purchase the chambray tote, and then the pattern comes for free. If you want all the fabrics, including the felt, the fabric, and the lights, then you'll want to purchase a Go With It kit for January. Okay. Now, also a reminder to everyone that our shipping charges have changed, and we couldn't be more excited to tell you that the shipping charges are now cheaper. Can you believe it? The shipping charges
$5.
$5.
$5. One bill.
There you go. $5 is our new shipping here at my girlfriend's quilt shop, and any order over $75 will ship for free. So, which is pretty cool. Those of you who've heard me repeat this, you're like, yeah, I get right, Chris, I get it, but I can't, we got to shout it from the rooftops. We got to let everyone know that our shipping is extremely affordable. And so where before our shipping was $8, and we took it down to $5, and our minimum order to get free shipping was $150. We've now cut that in half to $75. So very, very affordable to buy and ship, and we're really happy to be able to share that news with you. Okay, let's take a look at any questions that we might have, Adam. That's okay. Yeah, Donna says she's loving the fairy lights. Yay! Yep. Susie is correct. It's $5 unless you spend $75 or more. It's free. Okay. Let's see. Dawn is asking, I've been trying to figure out how to line the tote from last month, but still have access to the lights. Dawn, I'll do a 3 at 3 on that.
Okay.
That would be a good thing, right? I have done a 3 at 3 before on how to line the totes. So you can go back to our YouTube channel and find out how to line the totes. Mm-hmm. But if you want to do it where you still have access to the lights, maybe that's something I'll do here very soon.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Watch for that. Okay. Yes, Sable is offering advice to Dawn, saying maybe you could leave an opening at the top and close with Velcro. Yep.
There you go.
Absolutely. So, Alice said, I thought the design was only available in the month of January for the tote. That's a great question, Alice. It is while supplies last. So because we still have some totes remaining, you can still get the design.
But once they're gone, they're gone.
But once the totes are gone, once the blanket's gone, then the design is no longer there. That's a great question. Okay.
So do it now.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, Debbie says put a pocket, use a buttonhole. Good idea, guys. Did we use any topping stabilizer on this today? No. Nope, we did not. No topping. All right. Had trouble opening the package of Kimberbell fringe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Keep trying.
It was okay. It's kind of folded in.
You
so
have to kind of pull it out from, it's kind of tucked back behind. So, okay.
Ooh, let's get a shot of this machine going. Look at this now. It's looking good.
You know, of course, if you didn't want to add the lights, you don't have to. The nice thing is this is the last step on the Kimberbell project, and so if you didn't want to add the lights, no need to.
No, you could skip it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're so cute.
They are cute.
I said we should do like a pennant or a banner.
Mm-hmm.
With
That would be fun. You could reduce the size if you wanted to. Marilyn's asking, do you sell extra string flowers? Yes, we do, Marilyn. You know, a little pull flower would be darling on this cake too, Jess.
Oh my gosh.
That would be cute. And you know what? That's a great question, Marilyn, because you can actually get 15% off today if you add those pull flowers to your cart and use the code Embroidery Club 15. In fact, Adam, will you put Embroidery Club 15 on the screen as a reminder? Linda used Swarovski stones in lieu of the lights on her bag. Love that. Very good. And we also have extra string lights as well. So, yep, we sell the pull flowers. Thank you, Kathy. She put a link to the pull flowers on there. And yes, yes, yes. And we also sell extra sets of the fairy lights. In fact, Kathy, if you wouldn't mind putting a link to the fairy lights, that would be great. The leather is washable. I would personally spot wash it myself and then air dry it.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Isn't this a fun design? Can you guys see other ideas of how to use this design? What are some other ideas that you can see
So we've
doing
got
with
the
it?
tea towel, the bib.
You have a banner you could do. How about a baby onesie? I mean, that's a huge cake for that, but if you shrunk it down
On the baby onesie?
on the baby onesie,
Here,
or
zoom out.
maybe on even a toddler's shirt.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Even on a toddler's shirt, you could put that on. And, you know, add the child's name on there. Add how old they're turning, right? Yeah. Okay, so some of you are saying definitely onesies would be cute on. A big birthday card. That's fun, Angela. I love that.
Birthday card.
Tammy is saying aprons. Great idea, Tammy.
Like a birthday party.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that
Like
would
a
be
little
fun.
cooking birthday party.
Oh, that would be fun. I love that. Dawn says she's excited about using the green tea towel for next month for Luck of the Gnomes. Definitely.
I think that would be way cute. Here, I'm gonna go grab that CD real quick.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. Tammy says she has baker friends and a chef friend of mine that already has liked her Instagram post. That's awesome. Laurel says tote bag or even adult shirts, definitely. Connie said a girlfriend's Saturday placemat. That's cute, Connie. I'd love that. Kenzie says you could put it on a tote, use the tote as a birthday bag, reusable and fun. Oh, that's a great idea. If you're into like reusing gift wrap and things and you just want that birthday bag that can be reused always, and you just talk about simple, right? Throw the presents in, there you go, add a ribbon and voila. I love that idea, Kenzie. Very, very cute. All right. Jess she's bringing over the Luck of the Gnome.
Okay, just listen.
Hear you out.
My
Her,
creative juices are just flowing.
Yes,
Okay, let's
we
come
love
down
that.
here, Adam. Okay, whew, sorry, I was like running fast. How cute would it be to have this gnome who has his feet hanging
Dangling, yes.
dangling off the edge of the tea towel?
yes.
That would be so cute. Or this saying that says, wishing you a pot of gold and all the joy your heart can hold.
I love that.
That would be so cute.
Yes. So you could add that to the green tea towel.
May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door.
Oh, love that one too.
Think beyond the bench pillow.
So those of you, there's a lot of you who have the bench pillow CD, go, yay, I could add this to my green tea towel. But if you don't
so
have the
cute.
embroidery CD, guess what? Pick it up today for 15% off.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. All right. How are we doing on this design,
We're
Jess?
getting there. We are getting
About there. So as a reminder, we've got Sewing Club at 11 o'clock.
half an hour.
So we're gonna get off here pretty soon. Are there any other questions before we go for the day? Tina says the lace heart from the Lace Studio or Easter eggs for a table topper. Yep,
So cute.
great idea.
See,
I love
I
when
like
we can
people.
throw ideas out.
I like seeing things that are just a little bit different. Like we all make the same bench pillow. We all make the same tea towel. Like, which is great.
Which is great.
That's awesome.
But
How can we like take it one step further?
and how can you use your designs in more than one way, right?
I mean, you pay good money for that.
Yeah.
Use it.
So use it for get as much bang for your buck out of your designs as you possibly can. So thank you, Amy. You're so sweet. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Gloria says the gnome hanging off the green bib would be absolutely adorable.
Stop. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. That's so cute.
Do you cover the stitches on the back? Barbara is asking. No.
No.
Nope. The stitches are on the back there.
And with the bib, you
With the
use
bib, it's automatically covered.
automatically.
Whatever.
It's covered because
It's covered.
You flip it out, right side out. So
There you go.
there you go.
All right. So that is that, Jess.
Yeah.
'Kay.
I'm just doing the cherry on top, but I'm gonna keep stitching. You guys have fun. And-
Can someone give a link to the gnome CD for us, please? Adam's gonna get on that.
Awesome.
Okay.
I don't
Is there
think I
anything
have
else you want to
anything
say,
else I wanna
Jess?
say.
Da, da, da,
Just
da,
get
da,
in
da,
on
da,
these
da,
designs while you
da,
can,
da, da.
because
Yeah.
like
be
once the
really
blanks
sad
are
when they're
gone,
gone.
like it's just gone.
You know what? We forgot to show this real quick.
Ooh.
This is one of those tools, and I bet a lot of you have this, called the point-to-point turner. And
Too bad I closed this up already.
I know. But if you're wanting a really good way of being able to pull out the seam on this bib,
Here, let's come down to the
this
table.
is what Jess used to do that. So we'll just wrap it up with that.
I used this because, so I left a 3-inch opening like right here, and I come in and I just smooth this out. I also take this, kind of get that, but then I take this and run it along the edge. And it looks really nice.
Ooh, great question. How do you sew the fringe on?
Ooh, okay, so before you attach the back to the front,
That's
what
this
you're-
one.
Yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to place the fringe going towards the design. So you want it to lay this way. Okay? So then you're going to top stitch like 1/8 of an inch to tack it down. Then you're going to place your back piece right sides together on top, leave an opening, and once you flip it out, it just comes out this way. So if you do it the other way, your fringe is going to go inside and it's just not going to work. So
Exactly. And then on the tea towel, it's even easier because
yeah.
if you just use white thread, you'll be able to just top stitch right over top of it. And if you have trouble with making sure that it's staying straight or whatever, there's no harm in just taking a little glue stick, doing a few little dabs of glue just to hold it in place while you sew, and then you stitch just directly on top of that.
easy peasy.
Okay, and you don't even see
I don't see it
you
at
don't
all.
even see the white because of this fringe, so you are good there. If you are looking for the wash away topping on the website, just type in stabilizer in the search bar and you'll see all the different stabilizers we offer. make sure that when you go to, like, there's the wash away section, that you actually click on the wash away section, and then there'll be a drop down menu with all of the different sizes of wash away, or the same would be for tear away, cut away, all of that.
So
Okay?
when you type it in, it's going to come up with 4 different options, but those are categories, I should say. The stabilizers. There's wash away, tear away, cut away. What's the
Yeah.
other one?
all of
All the above.
all the things. And then someone was asking, Kelly asked, did you change the size for the bib? Nope, it is the same exact size cake for the bib. All right. Okay, so are we about ready to
Yeah, we're
wrap
done.
things up?
We're
Okay, go
good.
ahead and stop that machine. And
Yep, we're good.
okay. So thank you again, everyone, for being with us today for Embroidery Club. We hope you had fun. We hope you learned something new, maybe got inspired to try something new, and excited to keep stitching away.
So use that Embroidery Club 15 code all day today.
Yep.
You can use it as many times as you like. And join us for Sewing Club here in about 20-ish minutes.
For those of you who
So,
sew. Yeah.
And if you machine embroider but would like some sewing tips,
Yeah, that's
That's
always good too.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I hope we'll see you again next month. Remember, it's always on the first Tuesday of every month. Machine Embroidery Club is at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. And it's not too late to get in on the other blanks. So get your January, February, and March. Just type in fill in the blank in the search button at mygirlfriendsquiltshop.com. That's with 2 P's.
and an E.
All right. Bye, everyone.
We'll see ya.